Hello, you are listening to me with my freaky ass hair. Do you have a brush? Yeah, broken brush. My hair broke Elise's brush. I do not expect anybody to watch this. Ugh. Why you frustrate me so? I did ask you 20 seconds ago. That was when I started the broadcast. So, for those of you who might watch this, I am setting up my desk so I can do things. It is very difficult. There is a lot of desk and a lot of things, and a lot of things to be done. This microphone headset sucks really, really bad. If you have a spare microphone or money to donate so I can buy a nice stereo microphone, I won't complain because this thing is pretty bad. It's all floppy, but that's okay. So yeah, freaky hair, man. I need to do this. So basically, I set up my Sony Handycam on the desk, and it's pointing at my face. And oh, look what I just went and did. You are awesome. I had this all set up too. So now you're gonna hear me talk with nothing. Nothing. This micro TV camera. All right, let's go to analog. Hey, we're back. Don't do that again. Well, I guess I get to run around a little bit with this. Eh. Doesn't make for a very entertaining background. Probably should have did this before I started. I just woke up today and was like, "Oh, it's gonna be cold later. I better get everything out of the garage or into the garage." I had a bunch of crap in the backyard, and I relatively succeeded at my mission. So it's still pretty horrible, but it's not terrible. So. Oh yeah, my ugly face. All right. So the Handycam works. I'm using a crappy FireWire cable in comparison to the FireWire cable I was using before, but that's okay. It is permanently affixed to my desk. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this once it's done because it's pretty awesome. All right, so basically what's going on is I am testing and setting things up. If you would like to join me in the Hangout, send me a message, although I don't know how you would do that because I don't have anything open. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to download the Hangouts app because apparently Google Talk doesn't work anymore. So let's go do that. You'll need to download Chrome before installing the Hangouts Chrome extension. Really, Google? So we're going to force Google Plus upon you when you're using YouTube, and now we're going to force Chrome upon you when you want to do a Hangout. This is fantastic. This is bullshit. I don't want another web browser open. I just wanted a basic Google Talk app that was standalone. And now you got me complaining to everyone who doesn't really care. But, you know, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. So now I have to go download this. For your computer, add. My phone is notifying me that I'm live right now. Ah, this is crap. What? A blank DVD. The man needs a blank DVD. What up? Oh, that's got a hole in it.
I could put it on a flash drive, but I guess there's something different you gotta do if you want to use it as a boot device.
Maybe. What are you trying to install?
An operating system, Windows 7 Ultimate.
Windows 7? I would just use the DVD. It's easier. Yeah. Every time I've ever tried to boot something off USB, it ends very badly. Things catch fire. Shoveling cables. Oh, Google is terrible. So I would really love to use the instant messenger, but apparently it doesn't work that way because I'm forced to use Chrome. And since I haven't been on the Chrome bandwagon ever, it's going to be a headache. Maybe. I don't know. I could probably just go to Gmail and it'll work.
Where did this come from?
Huh? That was under the desk. I gotta sort it and put it away. You can help.
Why do you do these things?
Okay. So I have my inbox up. If you want an invite to the Hangout, or you have a question, comment, concern, or suggestion, you can send me an email, doogielabs@gmail.com. You can also leave a comment, although there's no guarantees that I'm going to read it, thanks to Google. Comment tracker, add sources. Why is it that I have to go find the link from my own video and add it to the comment tracker? I'm hosting a Hangout that is broadcasting a video on YouTube. This is not rocket science, guys.
Good doggy. Yeah.
So bad. Irritating.
Can't sort anything. Good doggy. Yeah. Good doggy. I don't know where my hairbrush is. I also don't know where my
Your hairbrush is right here. See, it's quite lovely.
Where was it?
It's lovely. I had it the whole time.
Do you hear this?
Maybe someone can email me a link to my own video so I can watch the comments. Since apparently my own comments is not a default source in the comments tracker.
I think you turn on that one.
Q&A thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll turn on Q&A. Oh, this feature is disabled because I have to stop the broadcast to enable the feature. But now 9 people are watching. I'm entertaining nine whole people. Well, I assume they're whole people. They could be missing an arm or a leg or something. But you're still a person. Just. Oh, see, this is what I'm gonna. I'm not ahead anymore.
See, so now's a good time to stop.
But I can join in the Geek Group IRC, and people can also harass me there. Since apparently I can't view my own comments, but you can send me an email to doogielabs@gmail.com, and if Google is nice enough to let it through, I will receive it. Apparently, so, theoretically, and I wonder how these headphones sound because this is a different headset and a different microphone than what I was using last time. So I don't know. Do I sound good on this? Do I sound all nasally? I'll join in the IRC. I'm coming. Maybe. Oh yeah, I have to tell Pigeon that I'm no longer TGG VSL. I think it's confused. Accounts. Modify. Username. Which I can't type. I can't. Really. What if I disable it? Oh, cool. Yes. Save. Enable. Close. This is so exciting. Join chat. Window. Where's the window?
You don't get
I I I have no idea where it went. Let's try this. Cascade windows. Nope. Nope, nope. It's mad. It disappears off the screen somewhere. How am I supposed to know? Why? Oh. Can I disable this, please? Can I disable this, please? Apparently not. I have to go here, maybe. Not really. It is. It's on my fourth display, which is incredibly annoying because it's not even hooked up, but it thinks there's a display there and I can set the resolution for it and everything. This is why this is testing, because figuring this out while I'm actually trying to do something. NVIDIA control panel. What's up? Oh, a little bit. I'm trying to figure out why it thinks I have a fourth monitor somewhere. Let's try that. Oh, look, the chat room. Yay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Somewhere. Uh, haha. Finally back. There we go. Okay. Hello and welcome everyone who is watching. If you want to join me in the Hangout, you're welcome to. Just ping me in the Geek Group IRC because, yeah, that's apparently the easiest way to deal with this because Google Talk sucks. Doogie Labs is back up. It should be. Somebody should check that because in my house it works. All right. So hiding over here behind me is Thomas. The camera's here. He's I haven't seen him in
Since you left,
years. It's been years.
at least a year.
About, let's say, like a year and a couple months. Hey, Bubba. Yeah, all right. It let's see. Thank you, Hardee's, for posting up that link. That means that I can actually add this as a comment source. Comment tracker.
It's all-wheel drive, so the whole thing will go anywhere you want it to.
Okay.
And I drowned it on accident. I drove through a really big puddle without checking to see how deep it was first, and sunk it all the way up to the midway up the passenger side door in water.
Did it stall?
In the door, yeah, it shut off. But thank God the filter stopped all the water, most of it. I had to get out of the car, take the filter out to get the car to start, and then creep really slow out of the water so I didn't suck a whole bunch of water into the engine.
Damn.
But I got it out. At least I got it out. And when I got home, I changed all the oil, and it was actually pretty clean. I didn't get a whole bunch of water in the crankcase or in the transmission or the diff. So
Good.
it sealed pretty well. changed all my oil for nothing, but whatever. Peace of mind, right?
Yeah. The website is not up right now? What? Oh, that figures. Let's add insult to injury here. I'm fuzzy. All right, let me check things out here. .100. Where in the fuck is my server? Be right back.
It was fun. It was just me, so it got hella sketch at night. It's pretty trippy being on a mountain by yourself in the middle of the night.
It's pretty though.
It was pretty awesome.
Everything else is doing okay.
Yeah. As far as a job, I'm working for A1 Chip Seal. Do you know what crack seal is?
Nope.
No. Do you know that black tar that runs over like the cracks in the middle of the road? That's what I do.
I don't know why, but it's a common theme here for the network cables in this house to be missing their locking tabs. So it gets unplugged. And this is only because the server's in a temporary place next to my parents' computer upstairs. I don't have any servers downstairs yet, and so everything's just all over everywhere. Go ahead and try Doogie Labs again. It should work now.
But yeah, Tabby I don't talk to anymore. They got into meth real bad, so I cut them off.
That's really good. Meth is a hard drug.
But yeah. Other than that, you get bored. Look on the car. You want to see pictures, Doogie?
Yeah.
Just trying not to plug you in your middle of your stuff here. Alright, yeah, so it's a 97 Impreza that I bought wrecked off Craigslist, and this is what I had to strip it to fix it. Will and I used a chain in a tree to pull out all the fender and everything.
Wow.
In the clip, I've got a battery-powered sawzall. I cut that out of another car in the junkyard.
Oh, they're welded?
It was sheet metal screwed because we didn't have a welder. Parts pile. Bam. And it's rare. Every time I'd find one in the junkyard, it was wrecked, so I could only get the body panels off like one side of the car. Well,
It's a Harlequin.
Yeah, it's totally a freaking Subaru, man. It's like 7 Subarus put together.
That's awesome.
But it runs awesome. You know Eisenhower. It did 85 up Eisenhower.
Nice. 2.2 or 2.5?
It's a 1.8 16 valve.
Oh god. It's just a tiny little thing.
It's all-wheel drive though.
That's
which helps.
That's badass. Should swap a 3-liter into there.
Yeah. So I want to build that 1.8 though, because they're a dime a dozen in the junkyard, and that's like only $100 for a motor if you pull it. So if I blow it up, there's another motor for $100 potentially. I haven't priced like rods or anything yet, as far as like racing pistons or nothing. I can't assume it'd be too expensive.
It's not that bad. It's just a bitch of a motor to do that too. Well,
I've done a lot, man.
You-
I've done like a timing belt and all that shit already.
when the crankshaft is in the center of the case, the engine block splits in half.
So they're hard to split.
When you check all your clearances and everything, you have to assemble that and disassemble it like a half dozen times. It sucks. Cool, the website works now. So, yeah, if you are just joining us and you are wondering how to interface with me, you can go to thegeekgroup.org/live, join in the IRC chat there. Uh, I should let it be known that I am no longer officially affiliated with the Geek Group, but I am in their chat room because it's an awesome place to hang out and the people in there are really cool. So yeah, you can come in there. If you're hanging out right now watching me do desk setup and testing, and you want to join in on the Google Hangout, send me a PM or an email to doogielabs@gmail.com, and I will reply with a link to join the Hangout. So, and how is everybody? I haven't got to hang out in a couple of 3 weeks now. So what's up?
It's about fair play.
How about fair play? That is cool. So how much did you buy it for originally?
$600.
That's awesome. Took a $600 Impreza and turned it into a monster.
I put it in another $600 in parts in it from the junkyard, so I'm $1,200 all in. But I put a clutch in it. Whoever did the clutch last left bolts out. And I found all the bolts though. They were in the bell housing of the transmission. The clutch bolts. So I don't know if they left them out or didn't put them tight.
It sounds like they worked their way loose if they're all just sitting in there. Like, I'm frustrated with tightening bolts. Whoosh, that'll work. That'll get us there. We'll just set the rest inside there, and that means that that's going to hold together. You got that front end pretty damn straight too.
We did a good job. I had help with it, but the only thing that do you know Tabby's dad Will, or at least know who I'm talking about at least? Know of him?
Vaguely, yeah.
Alright, Tabby's dad helped me a lot with it. As far as the sheet metal screws, because if we had a welder, I would have known what we were doing. But he's like, well, we can just do it with sheet metal screws, and I was like, okay, I'll take it.
I would have welded it, but I mean, shit.
I know if I get in a wreck, it's done. It's a wreck.
Well, it's all held in place now. You can just take it apart later and then.
If I rear end somebody or hit the front end of a car on something, it's done.
Well, at least you don't live in Michigan, where everyone hits each other.
I don't drive like a complete idiot.
Hardy's One asks, did you manage to get the compact LTE 286 laptop you were playing with a few nights ago running, i.e. get a setup disk created and get the machine booted from it? Yes, actually, and I lost those disks. They're around here, though, I promise. So I found the correct setup disk, put the disk in, booted it, set all the parameters. It's cool, good to go, rebooted it, and it lost all the parameters. The CMOS battery was dead. But unlike most computers, even though it was left plugged in and then I just hit Control-Alt-Delete, did a warm reboot, it still complained and lost all the settings every time. I thought that was kind of silly. So after going to 2 different stores at 11 o'clock at night to try and find what battery was that? A CR1220 or something like that? It's just an odd sized. Oh yeah. See here we go. So this is a 1216, and focus is horrible.
I'll be back here. Check that first test.
All right. Cool. Anyway, this is a 1216. It's slightly smaller in diameter, but it's the same thickness as the 1220. So this was all they had. I had to go to Walmart and I had to go to the electronics section where the remote controls were. And this is a remote control battery, apparently. So I got that replaced and put in the disk and did all that, and it's perfect. It holds date and time, holds settings now. I can boot off the floppy drive, but the hard drive's bad. So screwed, just a little bit. Do I have Ubuntu on anything? No. Why? Oh, well, yeah. I'm getting there. The reason why that all isn't working right now is because I don't have any server stuff set up. The uh, the PowerPC server is sitting next to my parents' machine upstairs on the floor. None of the servers have made it downstairs yet. But my desk is set up, and what sucks about that camera is it's tethered there, so I can't. No, I can. I can show you. I need my iPad though. I'll be right back. Okay. So, if I send an email to myself, subject, no subject. No subject. And then I click on this. This video call will be streamed. Duh. Turn this down too. Oh man. Yeah, I'll get a new hard drive in time. It's weird hearing myself. And the volume's turned all the way down. I can't mute it. Why can't I enable the camera? Oh, there we go. Oh, you know.
Yeah, I remember Workspace. I was thinking Colorado. Tired of Okie. Do you still? All right. The last I heard, Tiny was going to the military to work on diesel generator motors for the military. That was a long time ago. That's the last time I've seen Tiny.
No, he is working like oil
The fracking.
a tanker yanker.
Tanker, yeah.
Tanker yanker
Tanker yanker.
for the fracking drilling sites. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I was also.
That's the good and bad things about fracking. how the prices on gasoline are dropping.
Gas is cheap here.
How much was it where you guys were at?
Gas right now in Grand Rapids is three, yeah, 320, 330 a gallon, and at Bradley's last night it was $2.85.
You just run the cheap shit? Because I run 91.
It depends on the car. In the GTI, I run mid-grade. In the van, I run premium.
I run 91 in the Subaru because one of my O2 sensors is bad, so the car runs lean. So,
Oh, it runs lean. You know, you could just unplug the O2 sensor, and then it would default to rich.
might be. But, yeah, one of the wires has got a short or something, and to trace it, I got to rip out the entire instrument cluster and all the ducting for the heater and all of that. And it's been a little bit more of a project than I've had time for. It runs, it passed emissions, so I called it good.
Hell, as long as it passed, you're good.
Yeah, it has no low end torque because it's misfiring on 2 and 4 because it's so lean. So it misfires on 2 and 4 until you rev it to about 2,000 RPM and it catches up. It kind of sucks because being all-wheel drive, you got to hot ride the clutch wheel to install.
It's an immense amount of shit. It really is. How much crap do we have left to put away?
My mom even seemed upset about it.
She couldn't. If my mom's upset about it, she didn't complain to me about it. That's for damn sure.
She just kind of seemed like irritated. You had so much stuff.
Well,
It's Doogie though.
I didn't have to come back.
Yeah, so why are you back? What inspired that? Let me ask you.
I came back because I was offered a job that I really can't refuse. When somebody says, "Hey, I like what you do, and if you want to open another shop, I'll give you $250,000 to do that," I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm on my way." No, between that and just some other things, because it was an incredibly difficult decision, because I really was happy working where I worked. There was just a couple of caveats, like winter. Winter in Michigan is, I mean, you might as well just live at the North Pole because there's no difference. And it, so yeah, yep. I'd rather just not have to deal with winter, because holy crap, the rust. All of those cars out there. The reason why General Motors and Ford make cars in Michigan is because if they made them anywhere else, they couldn't get them there fast enough. They would just rust apart.
It's the salt in the air, right, from the sea.
God, right now. Are we done?
Wax, if you want to join the call already in progress, you are welcome to send me a message. But all like 4 other devices that are ringing right now, it's just I'm just looking around like, what the hell? So yeah, that's most of it. And the other thing is because I do like to do the car thing, and I want to do electronics with cars and stuff like that. Here just seems like a more appropriate place because of the amount of car people there are here. You go out there and, like, don't get me wrong, Michigan's car city, whatever, but it's all old farts in their muscle cars that already got a garage or a shop. They got a place to work, and they don't give a fuck about what anybody else is doing. They just do their own thing, and that's how it is. But here, I can go to a random Sonic on Friday night, and it's so damn full that people are occupying the buildings on either side of it. And I can go anywhere and do that. I can go to South Denver and find like 500 cars. So, I yeah, it just seems like here it's going to work much better in that aspect. And I like the weather, and it's nice to be able to smoke weed legally too.
Did you have any fun in Michigan?
Oh yeah, I had fun. We went to Salt Lake, Michigan. That was a lot of fun. Uh, we took or she didn't, but I went with a couple other people on like a day trip to Detroit, which is for anyone who lives in Michigan, they're like, why the hell would you do that? But uh, yeah, we went and saw Detroit, and it was really to see such a large metropolis so barren, and it was kind of busy there, but only because the Umicon or Comic Con or whatever the hell they're calling it this week, con is in town, and so everybody was walking around in costumes, and the only people that you saw were the people walking around in costumes. So they have like this little train that goes around the metro area in Detroit, and uh, Moose is telling me about how every other day of the year the train is completely empty for hours at a time, with the exception of the. That's awesome.
You can show that if you want. I don't know if they can be able to see it.
This is his Halloween costume.
My version of the Pumpkin King right there.
That's awesome. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. That's USB A to USB B. So yeah, and that kind of leads me into a question a viewer asked. Matthias Tesla asks, "How does it feel to be back home again?" It feels great
Yeah, Colorado.
because yesterday I was outside in a t-shirt and shorts, and it's November. So I'm okay with this. I am quite okay with this. No complaints here. Although a cold front is moving and it's supposed to be a all of 23 degrees on Wednesday, but and that's the high. It's 23. But next week is going to be 70 degrees again. So who cares? We'll be fine. Oh man. Uh, so you are not going on a Mars mission? I could be. I could be still, but most likely not. If somebody came along and said, "Hey, you're a really smart guy. We should send you to Mars," then I'd probably go. You want to go to Mars? She doesn't want to go to Mars. I'd go to Mars. But so there's always that possibility, but at this point, it's like winning the Powerball. It's a possibility, but it's not a probability. Oh, I'm being silly today. This is fun.
Guess what we get to
Who are
do
you
soon.
vlogging with?
Uh,
People like randomness?
there are 20 people watching me right this moment, and I am chatting with approximately 100 people in the Geek Group IRC chat room, and there's people that leave comments and things. So there's a few people. I have a couple thousand subscribers on YouTube, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things, but
You doing with Doogie Labs? Is that still up and
the website, yeah, yep. It's well, apparently it wasn't a few hours ago, but it's yeah. Sun V490. So I found a Sun V490 for sale. Are you sure that's not V480? Did they make a V490?
It's like snowing outside. Shit. Can't really tell. Is it still
Guess
warm?
what we need
Same
Oh, that's right. The Ultra Spark 4 version of the V480. That's cool. Those were the first to take dual core processors. 290 $290 is a good price. Well, unless you actually have a business that you're going to use it for, I wouldn't pay but like $100 for it. But uh, it's 290 is not bad, but it could be you could do better. I think I would pay like $150 for a V490, but it depends on what's in it. How much RAM is in it? How many drives are in it? If it comes with a couple of 500 gig fiber channel drives, then that might be worth it right there. Doogie, are you going to have your own building or someone else's space? I I'm not sure what he wants to do in regards to that. I'm pretty sure we're going to rent or lease a building. Buying one is certainly not out of the question, but it it just depends. We're still like solidifying parts of the business model, and I have to present all that to him, and then I guess he's going to make the determination whether it would be a wiser decision to rent out a space and use it temporarily or get a building. Personally, I think that it would be a smarter move to just rent out somebody else's space for a couple of years just to get off our feet. And if things are working good and we want to make it a more permanent thing, then we would actually be looking for a space at that point. But when you actually purchase a building, there's a lot of other stuff that goes into it, a lot of extra expenses that I don't necessarily want to be up against this early in the game. Mail. Apparently it is viewer mail. Hello, SMOTVI. Yes, viewer mail. Will I stream video once you settle in? Yes, and that is what a lot of this testing is for, because there's nothing like being able to interact with the audience in real time. And so I got my camera set up. I got this headset. It's crappy, but that's okay. It'll do for now. I'm basically working towards getting a nice microphone to put on my desk because I want to do voiceover stuff for video editing and whatnot. But I also want to be able to talk to you without having to wear this thing on my face. So we'll get there. Oh, my nose is stuffy. That helps. No, I can't flip this up. Yo, what do we need to go do? Well, you can put the car outside. You don't have to get a car cover right away. All right, well, another thing to eat up another hour of my time that I can't be here doing this. What? That's fine. The car just had to go outside. Boy, I used to not be able to find a pen before, and now I got a million of them. Excellente. They're doing viewer mail at 4 o'clock. They must be busy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading a clock still set to Eastern Time.
Way earlier in the day than you apparently think it is.
Change time zone. Mountain. Then why such the urgency to leave now? Who the fuck cares? We can just pull it in the garage later. Am I right or am I right? I guess I could play some music until the YouTube Music Mafia has something to say. Hi, David. Do I need so many alcohol wipes? It's a tongue depressor. Ah. Male is not too generic. Oh, I have so much crap to put away. Farsight. I have 2 cups of pencils and pens and stuff because I am that awesome. Oh, hi, Sudas. I don't know if Sudas is watching, though. Huh. Am I hungry? Don't get frustrated when I'm just making sure. God. Yes. Hunger is upon us.
Is that why you're being so cranky?
I don't know.
Probably.
Yes, the VSL is empty, which is hilarious because I really wanted it to be that empty when I first went there, but I wasn't allowed to move anything on the VSL shelves. Glad he came to his senses. Floppy disks is this one. All right, got a bunch of CD cases. That's kind of nice. My brother just handed me these down to me earlier. They can go up here for now. I have a lot of shelves in here now. Can anyone hear the music playing through the live stream? Or is it just isolated to my computer? I am back at my parents' place. I used to live in the house at the end of the street, but for now, since I'm not making any money, it's just easier to do this and save up because I decided that the next time I move will be the last time I move. I want a house to call my own. And I don't think that'll be a problem. Not in 5 years. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be here a little while longer, I suppose, but that's okay. At least I can be here and get work done. It's really nice actually to have my bed and my desk in the same place. It is quite lovely. All right, HP laptop bag. Core i5 socket 1155. Josh, are you watching this? He may not be. All right. One less thing in my way all the time. I need a trash can. filled a lot of trash cans. It's been crazy. I've actually been able to sort and put things away, which is kind of nice. Oh, and my brother left this for me down here. Ooh. So for those of you just joining us, you can head over to thegeekgroup.org/live and join in the IRC client there on the page. I am still hanging out in the IRC, even though I am not affiliated with the Geek Group anymore. It is just that awesome of a place to be. So I'm hanging out in there. You can leave a comment. I'm watching the comments on this live stream in real time. You are welcome to send me an email, doogielabs@gmail.com. If you are bored and you have a camera and a microphone and you want to just hang out, that's cool. I'm just here testing stuff. This is probably going to be boring at times. It's going to be entertaining at times. So, yeah, we're just hanging out and enjoying the ride. It's one crazy wild ride indeed. I am approximately 65% complete in putting crap away. I got my desk set up. I got the shelves set up. I built a hutch for my desk because when I had my shop way back in the day, I got this desk for free from down what the hell bank building was that? There's some bank building in downtown Denver. When you look at the skyline of Denver and you see the building that looks like a giant cash register, it came from there. The top to this desk added an additional 8 feet of height to the top of the desk. That's how ridiculous it was. So when I got the desk, the ceiling in my office wasn't tall enough to have the top on the desk. So I took the top off and I set it on my buddy's workbench, my business partner at the time, and he used it as shelves on his workbench. And when he ended up leaving, he took that, of course, which I was cool with because holy crap, is that a lot of crap to deal with. And so, yeah, I had been without a top to my desk for years. And I was using computer docking stations, which is okay. I mean, it worked okay. But anyway, it wasn't good enough for me now because I have a bunch of electronics test gear, and I need a place to have the test gear set up and accessible and still be able to use my desk. So I built this hutch. I had this shitty old desk in this room. I hauled it upstairs, and I ripped it in half lengthwise. Just got out my circular saw and so I ended up with 2 halves of a desktop, and each side had a rounded, like a rolled edge. So I took those 2 halves, and I rotated one around, and I stuck it together. So I had a desk depth, but twice as long as it was. And I decided, cool, we're going to do that. And I measured the width of my monitor, and then I have these other 2 monitors turned on their sides, so I measured all that together. It came to like 56 inches or something like that. And so I added a little bit of space on each side to have shelves. And so now I got computer speakers and like staplers and the soldering stuff sitting on these little shelves. And the monitors the two side monitors are actually mounted to the hutch. So I drilled out some holes, mounted them in the VESA mounting holes, and boom, put it on my desk, set the monitor in the middle, and it looks great. It is fantastic. It is nice to have this much screen real estate in such a small space. And the best part of all is my logic analyzer is within reach right here. My oscilloscope is within reach right here. I got shelves and bins for days. So this is going to be cool. I'm going to actually get a lot of work done because of how well organized this finally is. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I hadn't had all my crap in one place since going out to Grand Rapids, so now that everything is consolidated, it's much nicer. Now I got to do the desk drawers, and holy crap, is that scary! I really want so, and this sucks. Like, you only are able to see me through this camera view, unless I join up with my iPad and set up the iPad to do something else. This camera is tethered via FireWire. I might be able to get some height. Let's do this. Hey, look at that. All right, so now you know what? I don't need the LCD. I already know what this looks like based on what I'm looking at. All right. Hey, this is awesome. All right, so we got Project Camp. It works all right. Can see all right. Go see my drawer. It's working. This tripod sucks. Oh, I just unplugged it. One moment. It is not you, it's me. It's me. There we go. My music just got quieter. Ah, whatever. Oh, it's funny. It looks like I have a bruise. It's actually wood stain. Good evening. It is just barely afternoon here. I was up at 10 o'clock today. Oh, this drawer is going to suck to sort. I know that. Oh, and I can't shut it because some frickin' desk fan is in my way. Ugh. Oh, hey. Some double-sided tape. All right. Combined with scissors that actually cut things. Impressive. So I know some major things left are getting my desk lamp installed, which is going to kind of suck. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it. Yes, Mr. Folsey, today is a week of organization. Seems to be a common theme. Josh, are you watching? God, don't have any fingernails, I guess. Slowly peel away. All right. A jar of screws. Good to see you, Mash. There, you are permanently stuck on my desk. Ha ha. Oh, I'm so hungry. I need to eat. Exactly. You never can have enough screws. And I do have a lot indeed. Static bags. 720K floppy disks. Trash. My God, it's full of stars. All right. All right, that can go somewhere. Random bag. Disposable wrist strap. What a waste. A bunch of nuts.
I have a question.
What's up?
The Sonic Connector server is LGA 2011.
2011?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wanting to build a gaming system,
Okay.
and I want you to tell me like the best gaming system for servers.
Uh,
Can be,
depends. Yeah.
but I need to know if I run those processors with that motherboard, it's going to be supported by Windows 7, or if I'm going to have to run Windows 7.
Is it a pair of LGA 2011s?
Yes,
Ooh. No, Windows will work on that.
it will.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, I priced out that board and two processors, so it would be quad cores.
You got deep pockets.
It's actually not bad. It was only like $600 for the board and processors.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
But I wasn't sure if I was on that or if I was like Linux thing only.
Oh no, you can run Windows on that.
Cool.
No problem.
The board has two PCI 16 express slots, so I was thinking like it would be a 256 plug in each slot for PC. And then it says it supports 256 gigs of memory. I don't know if I'm ever gonna load it that high, but
256 gig.
yeah, of DDR4 at 1600 megahertz.
That's badass.
So yeah, it should be a fun project when I get started. What we got here?
I'm just cleaning and organizing my desk. The live stream going on is people watching me clean my desk. But I flip it over and the image is still upside down. That's glass. Yeah.
Potential fire starter.
I've never tried. As I look outside and I see the sun is gone for the day.
Yeah, it's pretty cold out there. It is snowing.
It's snowing.
Yes. But yeah, if you would like when you get the moment, my car is here. Check it out.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna go load a bowl. I mean, smoke.
Yeah, the Subaru is highly entertaining. It's totally a Frankenheimer.
Now, she knows what I'm talking about. Gotta save the smalls. So if you ever need a screw this big, let me know. I have a few. Oh my god. You broke my eggs? Disappointing. 12? He's 12 years old.
Good job. You're taking care of your dog.
Yeah, by feeding him lots of people food. Yeah.
That's good. Damn good. You're doing good.
He's happy. This microphone is busted. Oops.
Yeah, so just been working a lot, dude. On a good week, it's like 80 to 90 hours. So
Holy shit.
good money. Can't complain.
How much do you get paid an hour?
12. So I take home like 700 on a good week. That's my take home pay. That's after taxes and everything.
That's really good.
So it's just not consistent. Like one week it'll be 700, and then the next week it'll be like 350, and then I'll get like a 650 paycheck.
But it's never less than like 300, right?
I've never had a check less than 300.
That's pretty good.
You know what flagging is?
Construction?
For traffic control.
Yeah,
Flagger.
Yeah.
I was doing that. That's what they started me out on. And it's probably like the most stressful, intense job I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, because you either have people smiling and waving at you like "Thank you, you're doing a good job, sir," or you have people flipping off as they fly by you at 70 through construction zone and almost run you over.
Yeah. I guess that's
Or high and not paying attention, like staring at a bush or whatever the case may be, and blow through your cones and almost run people over. So it's interesting to say the least. It all depends on the driver. But yes, I've almost been run over at least 10 times.
jeez.
You get good at the duck and weave and roll, whatever you have to do.
That's crazy though.
And then, have you seen him set cones? Dropping cones out of the truck?
Yeah.
I got to the point where I could do that at 35 miles an hour and not drop a cone.
Damn.
Like hanging off the side of the truck and throwing the cones down. You have to match the speed of the ground.
Yeah.
With the throw, or it gets all screwed up. That was kind of cool.
Were you with us when we used to do cone bowling?
No.
So we would go to a construction site. We'd find some cones,
Right.
and we'd fill the back of the truck. And part of the fun was when you have a giant line of cones. Cone bowling is you take the cone, and you have to knock as many of the other cones down as possible using that cone. And then after that, we had like a few cones left over in the back of the truck. So we get up to about 80 miles an hour. And I hold the cone over the side of the truck about that far off the ground, and then I let it go. And it slides for a long time.
If you set them down real gently, it will slide. It depends on what kind of surface you're on. Like concrete, that's really good on.
That was asphalt.
Oh, see, asphalt's hard unless it's like covered in gravel. It's like got a lot of gravel on it. But if it's like brand new asphalt, it's pretty sneaky. And the cones need to be clean. They got like slurry or tar stuff onto them. Don't slide at all. There's many factors that make cones come to you. And the trucks we drive are ridiculous. They're the Ford F450s. The GVR on the truck is 16.5.
F450. Huh.
The truck just loaded with oil, no weight, nothing in the bed is 16,500 pounds.
Now the actual curb weight is going to be somewhat under the GVWR because the GVWR is fully loaded.
Is that what? All right, yeah, you're right. Isn't that for what the brakes can safely handle? They put that for technically it's your weight.
Kind of. That is how towing capacity is determined.
Really
I haven't had any complaints.
They're jealous. Like, where's my toast?
Where's my toast?
I'd be jealous. It looks pretty good over there.
I made you extra bacon so you can share with the dog.
That doesn't mean I'm going to share with the dog.
You are going to share it with the dog.
The new equipment autopsy is out.
Just what YouTube wants to listen to.
Just have his mic at his mouth at least.
Sorry. You can see the green. The way I can choose them.
Huh?
Every time you watch the little ring sound barney.
Oh, it's my jaw popping.
Something.
Don't mind me. My jaw is just about to fall off my face.
No, I was quite ridiculously busy.
Good busy or like I'm stressed out.
She was doing more of my shit.
Except for my lovely week away from arts and crafts.
What's the current fundraiser for? A belt sander. They need $700 for another belt sander.
It's like a 32 amp motor or something crazy. Jesus.
Belt sander. Here, I'm totally not sharing with you.
It's like, oh, come on, that's it. That one little piece of bacon.
I know this is so entertaining watching me eat.
Has anybody said, like, I want some eggs? Or are those good for anything?
Nope,
No?
I haven't heard anything. It's been quiet.
Alright, whatever. Eat your eggs, man.
That was delicioso. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here for a little while. I think it's safe to say that the camera works, and hopefully my microphone works okay. I need to buy a new one. All in time. So I still got a lot of sorting to do. If sorting things was entertaining for you to watch, let me know. Post a comment. And when I go to do it later, maybe I'll come back. So, anyways, it's great to be back. It's good to chat with some of you and see you guys again. So, I'm going to go outside and have a smoke and see what the weather's like because it's supposed to get cold. So, yeah. Anyway, until next time, take it easy.